Hello, my name is Tim Wells, class of 1977. Last year I was approached by the Locke High staff and the Locke High Alumni Council because they heard of some of the work that I had done in the past with other high schools in raising money. My wife and I, in the past, have donated over $200,000 of our own money to help out various high schools throughout California. I thought that it was an honor to be contacted by my old high school, and it was a privilege to be able to help them. I suggested that we start off small by having a concert/picnic, and let's see where that would go. See what kind of support that we could get from the neighborhood, and that I would build from there. We started off with a concert picnic that was held last year. I called up my friends from the Delphonics, my friend Brenda Holloway, and my friend Rando, who has the UNI tribute show. And there were a few other entertainers that we brought on board. Everybody from last year's concert was paid that day. And we had a little bit of money left over, to which we wanted to purchase banners for the boys' gym, the championship banners that were lost during the transition of Green Dot from LA Unified School District. The banners will be unveiled on September 13th during the Celebrity Telethon. Our goal was to have a second annual picnic and bring in Rolls Royce full band with accompanying acts. I talked to Kenny Copeland, the founder of Rolls Royce, and I thought Rolls Royce was appropriate because two of the members came from Locke and the other members came from Washington High School. These were kids from our community that we all knew growing up. So it was only appropriate to start off with Rolls Royce. And most people on the alumni pages agreed with me. Due to COVID-19, we were unable to host this concert. So I called up Vicki Brown, the president of the Alumni Council, Locke High School, and I told Vicki that I wanted to hold a celebrity telethon, and I wanted to call up a few of my friends to see what they help me out, since I've hired them over the years and I met a lot of people. By trade, I was an engineer for Southern California Gas Company, 38 years, and on the side I would do concert promoting. I put on some rather large concerts. I would not take a concert that was under 6,000 people. And my specialty was old school acts, because that's the music that I grew up with. That's the music that I love from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So, first person I called was Lenny Williams. Lenny Williams said, "Tim, I got this for you." Then I called Greg Williams. Greg Williams said, "Tim, you know I have this for you." And I went down the road calling D-Train, GQ, the Manhattans, Tommy Jenkins of Cameo, co-founder of Cameo, the Delphonics, Val Young of the Mary Jane Girls. And we have over 20 acts. Bobby Rose. Most of you guys know Greg Rose, who I've seen do a few events for Locke High School. Well, Bobby is the older brother. They were all part of the Rose brothers. And Bobby said, "Hey, I'm happy to do this for you, Tim." And the list just goes on and on. It just blows you away if I was to tell you all that we had. Then I picked up the phone and I said, well, we're going to need a host and a co-host. So I called up my friend Kathleen Bradley Red. Kathleen played Miss Parker in the movie Friday. She used to co-host my events when I would have concerts. And I called up my friend Roland Bynum. Old schoolers would know him from KGFJ, and the new schoolers would know him from KGLH. And Roland said, "Hey Tim, thanks for calling me. I'm happy to do this." So, we now have a program, and I told Vicky I want to bring in famous alumni. I want to make this clear. I've heard your cries on Tyrese and Patrice Rushing, and even Gerald Albright. I have never met Patrice Rushing, because I was class of 77, she was class of 74. And I've never met Tyrese. He came along in later years. We have reached out to Tyrese, and we're trying to reach out to Patrice. We waiting on word from Tyrese, whether he's going to accept. And Patrice, hopefully someone can get in touch with her for me and invite her to this event. We are going to have live interviews from some famous alumni. I talked to Charlie Sampson, championship bull rider. I've talked with Valerie Briscoe Hooks, gold medalist. We're reaching out to Cynthia Cooper. We're reaching out to Aquanetta Warren. We reaching out to, it's a lot of famous alumni that came from Locke, to give some live interviews. Reggie Andrews, he'll speak on the band when we show footage of the band. I reached out to the women's group. I talked to Linda Williams. I reached out to the men's group and gave them the opportunity and the time to speak a little bit about what they're doing. But this event is going to take more than just me, Linda Williams, Vicki Brown, or the men's group, or any of them. It's going to take you. And this is where it comes in. We're asking each and every one of you to help promote this event. If this event was held at Locke today, we're talking over $250,000 worth of acts. It would be very expensive. It's a virtual concert, and the entertainers will be performing out of their homes that you'll see. So, that being said, the live interviews will come from people's homes. So we're broadcasting from all over the United States. But it's still going to take you. We need you to share. We need you to hold watch parties. And we need you to help get the word out. The budget is not that large where if I were holding a concert, I could spend $60,000 to $80,000 on advertisement. We don't have that type of budget. But we can get the same thing accomplished if I'm having a commercial put together. If you take that commercial and you share it and you let people know to have watch parties and let people know how proud you are of Locke High School and you want the world to see Locke and for Locke to shine again. If we can get 20, 30, 50, or 100,000 viewers, we will be asking for people to donate as little as $1, and we'll raise money for these kids' after-school programs. I know some of you have reservations about Locke High School, saying that it's no longer Locke, it's Green Dot. Well, that's not true. Locke is still owned by LA Unified School District, and Green Dot is the manager. That's all Green Dot is. As long as that school has the name Locke High School on the front of that building, it's still my high school, and it's still yours. So, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to me. And further down the line, we'll be releasing a lot of the acts that are performing. And if you could tell your friends and family and to help promote this event for us, it would be greatly appreciated. Let's put Locke back on the map. And on September 13th at 6 p.m., we're going to make history together. We're going to make Locke High School once again shine. And we're going to show some old footage, and we're going to show some new footage. And we are going to reminisce, and you're going to see people that you probably haven't seen in years. And we're going to have a good time. But like I said, if you want to see stuff like this continue, it's going to take your participation. It doesn't matter what class you came from. It doesn't matter what alumni association you with. We're all one. So thank you for your time. You have any questions? Feel free to instant message me if you're on Facebook or Instagram. Feel free. Thank you for your time, and God bless.